It's been 4 months since Arnav and Khushi got married on a contract. These 4 months were never easy for both of them. Both the raizadas and guptas never accepted their marriage fully. Khushi tried her best to know why did Arnav hate so much and the reason behind their contract marriage. Hearing about Arnav's marriage, his Didiji came into room. She doesn't like Khushi, she thinks Khushi trapped Arnav for money. The raizadas and the guptas never talked with her in the 4 months, except Mamiji, who used to taunt her. Even in front of Arnav, she was taunted by Mamiji. When Arnav is at office, Didiji treats her as a slave. She gives all the work to Khushi, won't allow her to have the food properly. Khushi's food, after working like a slave for the entire day, will be a days before rice along with spicy red chili powder. If she was not able to eat that much spicy food, she would stay hungry without eating. No one is aware of Khushi's state at Raizada Mansiam. Niniji, Anjali-ji, Pale, Akash, whenever they face her, they will move out of the place immediately. Arnav will come at late night and leave early before anyone would wake up. Some days he won't come at all. Most of the time he will be away for business trips. So they never had a chance talk, or even to meet. One day, Khushi was as usual following Dadi's order and was doing some tasks. It has so many days she ate properly. She was cleaning the vessels, when felt little dizzy. She ignored it, continued with her work. In the evening, there is a puja at room conducted by Dadi and Nani for Anjali's health. There are some guests. Khushi was inside kitchen in the pretext of some work. Actually she did not want to attend the puja because she don't want the guests to question the family about their sudden marriage. Khushi was inside the kitchen, sitting on the floor, and her hand on her belly. She remembered the fateful night when she got married. Arnav and Khushi are in a room. He called Khushi to talk to her. Arnav, Khushi, you have to marry me. Khushi, but Arnav ji, how can I marry you? Arnav, I am not asking you, I am ordering you. Don't worry, not for a lifetime, but you will be my wife for only 6 months. You have no choice, if not I will break Pale's marriage. Khushi was shocked. She don't knw what to do. How can she marry in such a situation, and that too to Arnav ji? She is so confused in her thoughts that she couldn't ask him why. She don't know when Arnav took her to temple and married her. Guys, the scene after their marriage is same as shown in serial. After a week of Arshi marriage, everybody slowly started to accept their marriage. But one day, when Khushi was going up to her room, she fainted. Everybody rushed towards, took her to the room and called doctor. Doctor came and examined her and said that she is pregnant. Everyone were happy hearing it, but when doctor said that she is 3 months pregnant, everybody was shocked. All of them questioned her, but she didn't reply. After asking her so many times, and not getting answer, Mamiji said, she might have spent a night before marriage with Arnav and got pregnant. Otherwise why will Arnav marry her all of a sudden? He married her only for the kid in her womb. That's why after marriage, he never spent much time at her. He didn't want to see her face and just married her for the kid. Since Khushi did not answer anyone, everyone agreed with Mami. And from that day nobody spoke with her. So, she decided to not to go in front of them. Then Didiji came. She heard about her pregnancy and tortured every day, saying that she is a characterless girl, etc. She stayed in a separate room. But every day night she gets food, medicine sent to her by Nani and Anjali through HP. Even though they never talk to her or show any affection, they did, for they still think she is carrying Chot's blood. Dadi does not know about the food she get. That's why she is still surviving. Khushi came back from the thoughts when she felt thirsty. She got up slowly and took a glass of water and drank it. Then she heard some noises from the hall. Before starting, I would like to say that, here Arnav and Khushi met 2 months before their marriage. Khushi heard noises from the hall and goes towards hall. She sees a girl of 7 years, whose dress is torn, hair undone, enters with Arnav. All the guests and raizadas are wondering who the girl is and why did Arnav bring her here. Khushi was shocked at first seeing the girl, and after some time she became happy. Tears are flowing through her cheeks. She walks towards the girl slowly and the people are staring at her. The girl is scared and hides behind Arnav. Arnav looks at Khushi and becomes happy. He was so happy to see her after so many days. Evantha, he showed anger to her. He loved her so much. He knows that she knows that he loves her, but somehow he feels helpless. He is angry at himself for not doing anything. He married to support her in this situation. He says to her directly, he knows she will say no, thinking that she is not worth it. He wants to undo all those things that happened in her life before he came into her life. If he met her before, he would not have made her take such decisions. He couldn't see her doing so much sacrifice, that's why he tried to avoid her. He came home very late at nights when all are sleeping. He sits by her side, and looks at her while sleeping whole night and leaves home before she wakes up. He can't control his anger when Mammy G taunts her. He wants to blast Mammy G, but once he sees Khushi's face, remembers his promise to her. He wants to shout and tell the truth, but he couldn't. So he stopped coming home in the name of business trips. But he used to ensure that she is well from Akash. Today, he realized that he should be with her to support and not run away from hiding his feelings. So, he decided to head back home. On the way, the car got troubled. He came out and was checking the car, when a small girl came and pushed him aside. He fell down, and saw that a big branch of a tree was lying where he stood just a minute ago. He saw the girl, who saved him. He smiled at her. He got up and was about to talk to her, when she gave him a smile and looked behind. Seeing a group of people running towards her, she immediately ran past Arnav and hid in the car. Arnav was confused, and the group came to Arnav, asked him whether he saw any girl came running. Arnav was in a fix on what to say and looked at the car. The girl nodded her head sideways, indicating him to deny. Arnav followed her and said that he didn't see. The group went away. Arnav, after making sure that the group left, went to open the door, and the girl who was hiding till now saw him and gave him a toothy smile. He sat next to her and cupped her cheeks, and asked, "Who are you? What's your name? Who are they? Why are they following you?" The girl didn't answer but was smiling. After not getting the answer, he said, "Thank you for saving me. Where are your parents?" Quote. Girl, who was smiling at him, started sobbing lightly, and Arnav don't know why he hated seeing her tears. He said, "Hey baby. Baby. SHSH. Don't cry. I won't ask you anything. Please. Don't cry. I'll give you whatever want." The girl composed herself, and rubbed her tears. He asked her if she will come with him. She nodded. So Arnav took her to room. Khushi, who so lost admiring the girl in front of her, forgot everything and was moving towards the girl. She came to present when stood in front of them. The girl is still hiding behind Arnav's leg, and Arnav was so happy to see Khushi. Khushi, seeing Arnav in front of her, realized that she is not dreaming. She immediately changed her expressions, and gave a look of gratitude towards Arnav. Khushi hugged Arnav and mumbled a thank you, which was no less than a whisper. Arnav hugged her too. Raizadas and guests thought they missed each other, and they were happy to see these two so much in love. After some time, Nani interrupted them. They broke the hug. Nani asked her who the girl is. Arnav told him everything. Everyone was shocked to know that he just missed the accident. They were grateful to the little girl. Anjali tried to talk to the girl, and so did others, except Khushi. She silently moved away from them. After trying a lot, they gave up. They decided to do the puja just for everyone's happy life. Nani said they should do this puja also to thank DM for Arnav's safety. Arnav took the girl to rest while others attended the puja. The guests left. Arnav takes the girl to his room to rest, while rest of them went to do puja. In Arshi's room, Arnav, "Baby, you take rest. I will come soon." He went to the pool, and called Aman. Arnav, "Aman, I want to find all info about a child. I'll send her pic. Find everything about her." He sends the girl pic to Aman and looks at the surroundings. He remembers why he married Khushi. Flashback. On the day of marriage, when Aaron thought of confessing his love, he was searching for Khushi everywhere. Khushi was in one of the guest rooms. She sees the note on the mirror. It says, "Meet me on terrace." Khushi thinks it is from Arnav. She thought to say the truth to Arnav about her. She knows he is going to confess her. She very well can see through his heart with his eyes. She wants him to know that she is not worth of him. She don't deserve him. How can he live a life with a girl who is pregnant before a marriage? He deserved someone better. His family don't deserve a bahu like her. So, she decided to tell him the truth. She went to terrace and was waiting for him, when Shyam came there. Shyam, Khushi ji, thanks for coming. Khushi, you, what are you doing here? Go away from here. Shyam, Khushi ji, please listen to me. I love you, I know you love Arnav, I can see your love by the way you look at him, but when it is me, you give a disgusted look. Why Khushi ji, what does Arnav have that you don't have? Khushi, why should I answer you? I love Arnav ji, and only him. You're a cheat. You are already married. Don't cheat Anjali die. Shyam, if my marriage is your problem, then I will divorce Anjali for you. Khushi gets irritated. Oh, if you leave Anjali die you think I will marry you. Even if I agree you, I don't think you would like to marry a pregnant girl, would you? Shyam did not understand what she is saying. What are you saying Khushi ji? You're not pregnant, are you? How is this possible? Thinks for some time. Shyam, how can you be so cheap Khushi ji? You slept with a guy before marriage and is pregnant. I thought you were a naive girl who believes in traditions. If you are such a girl, okay, I don't have any problem. I'll give you money. Will you sleep with me? Khushi, stop it. I'm not that low. I'm disgusted of you. If you don't go away from here, I will tell your truth to Arnav ji. Shyam, oh, I will tell him about your pregnancy. Do you think after knowing you're pregnant he will love you? If you tell him the truth, he won't believe you then. Khushi, my Arnav ji is not like that. He will not judge me without knowing the full story. He loves me. She left the terrace. Someone heard everything standing behind the door. It is none other than Arnav. He heard everything from the start, unlike the show. Arnav, self-talk, Jijaji is cheating on Dai. What was Khushi saying? She is pregnant. How is this possible? Who is the father of the baby? Did she sleep with someone for money? No, I should not think like that. Khushi loves me. He remembers Khushi's words about him. Arnav ji will not judge me without knowing the full story. Yes, there is more to what she said. I want to know everything before I judge her. But before that I want to protect her. I don't want to hear tauntings from others. So I'll marry and give the child my name, so none will say anything to her. The Arnav calls her to a room, and asks her to marry him by threatening her. He doesn't want her to know that he is marrying her to protect her. He wants to know the full truth. After knowing the truth, he will propose Khushi after her delivery, which is mostly probably 6 or 7 months after, so he put the contract condition. Before their marriage took place, Khushi told him about Shyam and took a promise not reveal until Anjali's delivery. He was so helpless whenever anyone taunts her about her marriage, and she being a middle-class girl who eloped, he want to shout at that person saying that she is an angel and the one who they were believing, their beloved Damaji, Shyam is a cheat. But since he promised Khushi he was helpless. He can't tolerate, so just walk away from that place. He tried to avoid her with his work and trips. But Khushi thinks he married her because he hated her and to save his Dai's life. And knowing her pregnancy, she thinks that he might thinking that she is characterless girl, etc. That's why he went abroad avoiding her. She does not know about his love. Arnav came out of his thinking when someone knocked on the door. It was HP who brought dinner for Arnav and the girl. Arnav came out of his thoughts when he heard the knock. He opened the door to find HP. HP, I bought dinner for you and the kid. Arnav, keep it inside. He keeps it inside. The girl is sleeping on the bed. When HP was going, Arnav calls him. Arnav, HP, where are everyone? HP, Baya, the puja is over and everyone are coming down for dinner. Arnav, then take my dinner, I will join everyone down. HP, G, Baya. He was about to go when Arnav stops him again. Arnav, HP, where is Khushi? Why is she not here yet? HP, Baya, whoa Barbie, she is in her room. Arnav, what do you mean by her room? This is her room. Where is she? Why is she not staying here? HP, Baya, whoa. Before EHP could say further, Anjali came there. Anjali, Arnav, did you have your dinner? Arnav, Dai, Nahi, I'll have with you all. Dai, where is Khushi? HP is saying she is in her room. What does it mean? Why is she not staying here? Anjali, whoa, I don't why after you went she is not staying here, maybe she misses you and can't sleep here without you, that's why. Arnav is little suspicious about what Anjali is saying. Anjali, now you came back right, she'll come back here. Now fresh up and come down. HP call Khushi. Anjali and HP left the room. Arnav was still thinking, why is Khushi not staying in this room? After some time, he freshens up. He checks on the girl. She is sleeping, so he decided to go down to have dinner. At hall, in Shanthivan. Arnav comes down. Everyone are at dining table except Khushi. He notices that she is in kitchen. He goes there. Arnav, Khushi, what are you doing? Come, let's have dinner. Leave all these. HP will do. Khushi was shocked for hearing Arnav's voice suddenly. She replies, I will eat later, you go and eat. Arnav, Khushi, see the time, it's late, you should have something, at least for the baby. Come now. He drags her to dining table. Everyone seeing Khushi, gets agree at first but then didn't express as Arnav is there. He made Khushi sit next to him and served for both of them. He noticed everyone stopped eating and are looking at them. Arnav, what happened? Why did you all stop eating? Eat. Hearing Arnav's voice, everyone resumed eating. Mammy was little scared and was trying to keep shut. She remembered how Arnav shouted at her before leaving for his trip. It's been 2 weeks after their marriage. Mammy's taunts increased day by day. Arnav cannot tolerate it. He was controlling. He don't want to shout at Mammy in front 2 pregnant ladies. He want to give Mammy her peace of mind. He thought of talking to her separately. But he did not have time. It used to be late when he comes home and everyone must have slept, and he used to leave early morning. So, he could not Mammy and talk to her. Before leaving for his long business trip, he confronted Mammy and warned her. Arnav, Mammy, I have seen you for so many days. I respect you, but keep your tongue in control. If you can't control, it leads you to a worst situation. Mammy, hello, hi, bye bye. Arnav Bitwa, what are saying? Arnav, Mammy, I am saying keep your damn mouth in control. Once again, if I see you taunting Khushi or bad-mouthing her, that's all. Mammy, what is this? For that farty sari you shouting at your mammy. That low-class girl must have done some black magic on you. That's why you're behaving like this. Arnav, enough. Mammy, this is your last warning, or more word against Khushi, that will be your last day in Shanthivan and last day of all your luxuries. I respect you a lot, but she is my wife, Badi Bahu of this house. So I'll be happy if you treat her with due respect. Arnav left the room, leaving a shocked Mammy. After that, even though Mammy did not taunt Khushi in front of others, she is angry at Khushi. So, she will be always with Dadi. Whenever Dadi taunts her, she'll enjoy it. But she don't know about how Dadi treats Khushi when no one is around. Everyone had their dinner. Arnav took Khushi's hand and said to HP, shift Khushi's things back to my room. Khushi was scared and thinks that Dadi will shout at her after Arnav went. But then Arnav is with her, so she don't want to think about it. So, she followed him. Khushi and Arnav went to their room. Arnav closes the door. Arnav, how are you? Khushi, are everyone treating properly? Khushi, gee, everyone are treating properly. How are you? Arnav, I am fine. Sorry Khushi, I left you and went. I can't see you suffering in front of me. How many times I tried but I couldn't stop. On top of it, the promise. I hate seeing that Shyam. I don't know till how long I will keep the truth away from everyone. I'm gonna reveal it. Khushi, no Arnavji, Di is pregnant. Don't tell her now, after I leave, you tell her. Arnav, what do you mean you leave? Khushi, Arnavji, after our contract finishes I have to leave. If you say then, I won't be there and I won't be remainder of Di's past then. Arnav, Khushi, no you are not going anywhere. Why do you have to leave? You can stay here. Khushi, you know why I want to go and for what? Arnav, I know Khushi. For that, why do you have to leave me? We will say everyone that we will go for a trip and after your work is over we can return. Khushi, no Arnavji, at that time Di's delivery date will be near, how can you leave her and come with me? Anyway, I accepted to stay with you for this 6 months only because you said you won't interfere in what I do after that. I called the doctor, he said me to join the next day after our contract ends. Arnav, Khushi, the rest of the family members are there to take care of Di. What about you? You don't have anyone with you. At the same time you also have your delivery date. I am coming with you and that's final. Khushi, Arnavji, please listen to me. Arnav, leave it Khushi. Now tell me, why did you leave this room and staying in some other room? Khushi was shocked to hear that question. Khushi remembered why she shifted to another room. After Arnav went, one day Dadi came to the room to see Khushi sleeping on the bed. He waves his hand in front of her. She realizes that she is standing in front of Arnavji. She didn't want to tell him the truth lest Arnavji won't spare Dadi. So she manages something. Arnav and Khushi slept at either side of the girl who was sleeping. Khushi could not sleep. Today so many things happened. She saw her Arnavji today along with the person who she thought is no more. Khushi could not believe that the person is alive and sleeping next to her. She turned towards Arnav, saw him sleeping. She remembered the day all this started. Lucknow, 3 years back before Arshi meet. Khushi was going to temple. There she saw a man fighting with goons. Khushi, hey Devi Maya. What's happening here? Nowadays rowdies are increasing more. The man is fighting alone. Please save him. She dials police number and informs them about the issue. Before the police arrives, the man got hurt badly. When the goons were about to leave, the police comes there and arrests them. Police, who called us? Khushi, Sab, I called you. These were attacking this man. She turns and sees the man injured badly. She takes the man to the hospital. The man is unconscious. Doctor treated and told her that he will get conscious within half an hour. Khushi waited for him to gain conscious. She doesn't who the person is and don't about his relatives. So, she waited there. After some time he woke up. The nurse informed Khushi about him. Khushi went inside. Man, who are you? Why am I here? Khushi calls his friend and informs him about Rahul and asks them to come to hospital. Khushi came out of her thoughts when the girl hugged Khushi in sleep. Khushi smiled seeing the girl and kissed her forehead. Khushi, whispering, now I have you, I won't lose you again. Khushi slept staring the girl. Unknown to her, Arnav heard it all. He didn't sleep when he saw Khushi turning towards him, so he closed his eyes. He saw her thinking and the girl hugged her, heard what Khushi said. He was shocked. Arnav, self-talk, is this girl for whom Khushi did this? I have to find out. And then he slept.